Well, it started with the dying wish from an Appleton teen to find community during a lonely diagnosis. Tonight, Matt Smith introduces us to Dan's House of Hope and the people behind it.
3 years of chemo and radiation, 18 different surgeries, 90 infusions, and Dan Canavy's wish just before Christmas 2009 became his last.
He was a remarkable young man.
Diagnosed the week before his senior pictures, the 17-year-old from Appleton knew the osteosarcoma that would eventually remove 9 inches of bone from his upper arm would be no easy fight.
You're in a fog. Your world has literally been turned upside down.
In late 2006, Dan started treatment at Children's Hospital in Milwaukee. But before long, Children's would no longer do, and the Canavys would find themselves at the world-renowned MD Anderson Treatment Center in Houston. But since Dan turned 18, places to stay were scarce. Homes like the Ronald McDonald House usually only cater to children. For the Canavys, it was either hotels or apartments.
It didn't have that sense of community that we were looking for. You didn't have that support structure.
And so Dan's dream was born, a state-of-the-art home for cancer-stricken young adults. A dream that breathed life during Dan's final experimental treatment in the Philippines.
It was during those last 3 months of his life that those in-depth conversations started to take place.
After hearing Dan's story, Fox Valley Lutheran senior Alex Hagan somehow had the same idea too.
It pulled at my heart a bit.
Alex never knew Dan, but saw the effects on his dad, Dan's doctor in Appleton.
It was his story and the fact that he was about my age. At the age I heard the story was the age he had been diagnosed, and that struck me. That's my range that he's in right now.
A believer in fate would predict what happens next. United now in name, the Canavys, Alex, and dozens of others will build Dan's House of Hope, the dying wish of Dan Canavy to enlighten young adults in their darkest hour.
I think he'd be very pleased.
Dan's House of Hope recently became an official nonprofit. It needs about $2.5 million to build the facility, which will be near the MD Anderson Treatment Center in Houston. We put a lot of resources online, including how you can get involved. Just go to WBAY.com, click on featured links, and then Dan's House of Hope.
Get out your pencil and paper. It's just about time to announce tonight's Cash Bash winning combination.